Yo, welcome to another adventure. Excubia here at Paarl Dam. We're fishing a bit. Macpac baits, Macpac feed. Let's see what we get out of the dam. Stick around, subscribe, like, do what you need to do. Hi guys, so I'm going to show you what I use for feed. So I use the Blue Diamond. That's a feeder milli popcorn situation. And then for the main feed, I use the Bomb Boost High Protein Macpac. This has worked really well in this specific dam for me. So I do 1 cup of the feeder. You can do half a cup as well, but what this does at the bottom of the dam is it creates a cloud. So your normal feed dissolves like a normal feed. I've got my big bucket here, so feeder in there, it dissolves at the bottom like normal popcorn feed, and then the feeder leaves a little bit of a cloud behind, and it's too fine for the fish to pick up, so it leaves behind when you pull your rig back out again. So I do 2 Macpac, I do 2 to 1, and then 1.5 water. There we go. And if you can have a look here, there's particles in here, a little bit of protein particles. It's essentially just protein powder made in little balls. That's what it is. So yeah, works really well. High protein. So we can get some water, normal dam water. So like I said, so we got 3 cups in here. Cup size doesn't matter, any cup will work. It's whatever size you do. So I do 1.5. So I first do 1 full cup, get it in there, just mix it up a bit. I use the bigger bucket because I just aerate the feed a little bit. That one was fine actually. I don't need more water. That was more than enough. The feed's a bit wet, but I'm going to let it stand for 5 minutes or so and then start using it. So I use, as you know, I use the method feeder. So if it's a little bit wet, doesn't really matter. I might just add a little bit feed to here. It's just actually a little bit too wet. There we go. Feed is ready to use. You can make a nice ball of it. I put it on the method feeder. So if you leave it now a little bit, it's just going to get better and better and better. Smell it, very nice, sweet corn, popcorn flavor. See all the particles in there. Let's see. Hi guys, let's get some feed in the water here. So method feeder with a hook link, with a bayonet, same as what we always fish. And first of all, we're going to do banana, pineapple fluoro. It's Macpac's version of chop chop. And then what worked really well last time is devil's trek here. I'm going to do the short rod, which is clipped in at 40 meters. I'm going to do the devil's trek with this combo and see, maybe I can get that spot going. I don't see much fish activity on the water. There was 1 fish that jumped already this morning, and that was around about the 40 meter mark. Anything deeper, I haven't seen anything. I'm going to clip the other rod at about 70 meters and leave it there, and let's see what that does. So yeah, at Paarl Dam, there's specific spots you can stand, and I was a bit too late this morning to missed out on my spot, or not mine, but the spot I normally stand. There we go, nice neat presentation. The hook link just goes back into it, straight into the ball. There we go, nice neat presentation on top of it. And then all this stuff off me. Banana, always remember this is quite a thick banana. There we go. There's some really quite a bit of banana flavor. This one squirts a little bit. I just want that fluoro in the water so I can see if I can get that spot going. There we go. Just over each other. Nothing too particular. Hi guys, we got a bite here. There we go. Let's see. This wasn't in long. This was in probably 10 minutes or so. I casted off my leader on the other one, so I had to redo it. That's roughly the time this was laying. Really nice fish. So this was on caramel, garlic, burnt caramel, garlic and wild cherry macpac baits. Really nice fish actually. Have a look here. Beautiful little specimen. There we go. Nice kilo, maybe a kilo and a little bit. Very nice fish. If you catch 20 of them a day, definitely worthwhile. Here we go guys. Worked the absolute charm and nice and quick as well. Method feeder, it's not even empty yet. There's still feed in here. So what I like to do is just clean it out a little bit. Otherwise this just gets hard and it will never come out. Ever, ever, ever. Yeah, so let's get more macpac feed in here. I did add a little bit marfa powder off camera. So I added after I mix everything. And I add the marfa powder. Also a macpac product. And on this one, like I said, burnt caramel tot. So tot is not a floaty. It's also not like a boilie. It's just a bottom bait. And I found it works best on either a herring or the way I fish it with a bayonet. So there you go. Small little Daiichi hook with a bayonet on a herring setup. And then I put the hook back into the feed. I press the entire hook into the feed. Little bait that's sticking out. Garlic, nice thick garlic. Let's get it on here. And then wild cherry. I normally don't fish with like red baits or anything, but this wild cherry really impressed me since the first time I've put it out there. Guys, you got another run here. Same rod on that 60 to 70 meter mark. Let's see. Spiking the drag slightly. Let's see. Burnt caramel, garlic, wild cherry. Absolutely killing it this morning. With wild cherry and garlic, with a macpac feed. This guy never coming loose. Oh, he's feisty. Beautiful hook set in the corner of the lip. This guy was never coming loose. There we go. A little bit bigger than the previous one we got up. So this is probably a full 1.5 kilos. Very nice fish actually. We'll take that every day, all day. Thank you. Guys, we got another run here. Very nice run. Tighten this just a little bit. This is again the same rod. This is why we fish. No idea what that is, but it was all morning. Devil's burnt caramel, garlic, and wild cherry. Perfect hook set, bottom lip. Get that out the way. Have a look here. Nice kilo and a half. Beautiful little fish. Beautiful little fish. Thank you for your business. Guys, we've got it run again. Set it. Same rod. Yeah, I've turned it around. Perfect little fish. Nice. This is probably a good 1.5 to 2 kgs. Very nice fish. Really nice. Guys, get out there. You catch some fish. So I got a nice run there. I did change it up. I went burnt caramel with garlic and banana. So I'm going to change it up, going with that trend, thinking about that, going golden caramel on the ball itself with banlick as a banana garlic, with on the hook bait I'm going to go choc mint instead of going banana or another sweeter flavor. Choc mint's got a nice fluoro in the water, so that might help. I was debating between banana, pineapple and choc mint. Choc mint's worked really well for me everywhere, so let's give it a go. Give it a bash. If it doesn't work, we know, okay, go back to banana or like a burnt caramel or something like that. Let's give it a bash. That's why we play around, see what we can catch. Maybe we can get something bigger. Let's see. The choc mint. It's got like green little specks in it. There's a dam a while ago myself and my dad went to, and choc mint just caught tons and tons of fish, and it's not so far from it. So let's see if we can get the fish going on choc mint. I sat last night and made these rigs for the bayonets. So just shake it. Golden caramel, like I showed you. Got like a syrupy texture. And banlick, banana garlic. Thick. Basically the same as the garlic, just with, I think it's just the garlic and banana mixed, because it's got the same texture as both those, and it's just a little bit yellow instead of white or deep yellow. Guys, we have another run. Gonna take it now. Yeah. Perfect. Corner of the lip. Corner of the mouth. Could not get better upset. Guys, another 1.5 to 2 kilos. Really nice fish again. Really nice macpac. Same stuff. Burnt caramel, garlic, wild berry. Same. Has been working the entire morning. So I lost my bayonet somehow. So this was the way everybody would be fishing it. Macpac dot directly on the hook. So it works as well. You don't need to have a headache, you don't need to have a bayonet, it works. Guys, we've got another run. Fish ran it into the clip, let's see. I was just putting some spoms out there because it got a little bit quiet. And I've got both rods at the same distance now. There we go. Guys, that's good. Nice kilo carp, very nice. Let's get this out here. This guy's still hanging around here. Let's see what this one is. So this was the rod I changed. I went a little bit deeper with it. Also around about that 60-meter mark. And I put 2 spoms at the same spot, basically in between these 2 rods. And as the second spom fell, both ran. Oh, that one ran and then this one. Here we go, guys. We're still busy with this fish. It took a lot more line than initially thought. Let's go net it. Let's see. There we go. Same 1.5 to 2 kilo fish. Really nice fish. Really nice fish. Fishing is actually good today. So guys, that was the last fish of this session. What we used there was basically I got on the one rod, got the burnt caramel. I used that the entire day. I didn't change bait at all. Garlic, macpac, and wild cherry. I used it the entire day. It worked really well. And then on the other rod, started working now, was almond, golden caramel with bandling, banana garlic. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this with as many people as you can. Thank you very much.